So today we're going to be playing through Kingsfield 2 using only the Excellector. I put a community goal with the channel points on my channel for that I would do a playthrough like this. If it was met, we did meet it, so it is time we get started with it. Kingsfield Additional 1 will restart once we finish this. The way I do it is when a channel point goal is met, I prioritize getting that one done and then going back to what we were playing before. So that way we don't have like community goals being like split over months or anything like that. So I'll let this last attract mode demo play out and then we will go ahead and get started. It will be a good ending as well. And we're not going to be doing the speed runs. Excellector farm. Actually, click it.
Darkness fell upon the land of Verdite. Its once lush forests and great mountains now bowed before the will of the fallen Holy King. No one could explain the fall of the king. 15 years ago, Alfred had slain Verdite's festering evil and had risen triumphant as the new king. Now Verdite watched in horror as the ancient evil returned to the form of their king. They cried out for Alexander, who had brought back the Moonlight Sword 5 years ago. The foul stench of evil permeated the tower as Alex ventured forth to take up the Holy Sword. It was too late. The sword was broken. With the Moonlight Sword broken, Alex prepared for his meeting with Destiny. He bestowed upon the Chosen Four the powers necessary to protect the kingdom. The castle began to shimmer with the brilliance of light as Alex's will was directed at its proud walls. He uttered a final word: peace. And the rest was silence. With his final thoughts, Alex sent these words to Lyle, the king's son. Lyle, in the days ahead, you must grow stronger than you ever thought you could. You must receive the power from the Four and break my seal to face your father. I will guide you at the hours of hand. You must take up the sword of your father and win back your kingdom. The future is in your hands. With this, Alex gave up his soul. For 10 years, Lyle carried the burden of being prince to a damned kingdom. Now old enough to understand the message etched in his mind forever, it's time he faced his destiny.
Thus our adventure begins. Play as Lyle, the son of the king, who has been being raised by one of the good guys of Kingsfield 1 US, Leon, who made the Darkslayer. The power of the seal, for which Alexander gave his life, is growing weaker. The number of evil creatures is steadily increasing. All too soon, the seal will be weak enough to be broken by the king. If we allow that to happen, the country will be enveloped by total darkness as your former father unleashes his power and 10 years of pent-up rage on this land. For the past 10 years, since that fateful day of the seal, I have been watching you grow. I'm excited but at the same time afraid that the day has finally come to fulfill your destiny. Please take with you this final sword, the Excellector. I am praying that your journey will be guided by the light. Thank God for a stream preview. Because usually they don't give you enough time to fully read that out loud. Unless you like mumble it out. And that is the sword there that we will be using the entire playthrough. As we get stronger, it gets stronger? The Excellector. This is Leon. This is the greatest achievement of Leon Shore. This is the first stage of the sword, which will grow more powerful as the owner uses it. Which is actually incorrect. You don't have to use it. It'll grow powerful just from having it. Basically feeds off your EXP. Alexander lost his magical power of light on the day he placed the Great Seal on the castle. All his life force was put into the seal. Because you have the blood of King Alfred, you inherited that power as well. The 4 other magical powers have been entrusted to 4 archmages, who have been waiting to endow them upon you. You must have the 4 magical powers to obtain the Moonlight Sword, with which you can break the seal of the castle. The 4 archmages put the sword in the tomb of Alexander, and sealed it so that none but the one with all 4 powers could open it. Besides these powers, you must also obtain the seals of Icarus. The king must have given them to someone for safekeeping. I'll tell you about Icarus later. Just remember that you must have the 3 seals of Icarus in order to fulfill your destiny. The Excellector will grow with you, increase in its power just as you do. One day you will need its power. When you have the 3 seals of Icarus, bring them to me along with this sword. I think some of these speedrun tricks I've learned to use. So most enemies are going to take 3 hits, until later with the Excellector will start to take like 5 or 6. Well, that could have been bad. Alright, we got a free resurrect now. I love that antidotes heal a little bit of health. Basically, I'm doing this just so I can free up some, or get some of these mushrooms out of the way early. We will also be using magic because, unfortunately, the Excellector doesn't have the most stopping power, and there will be plenty of enemies it doesn't flinch. And we will have to use magic to help us flinch them, so we can go up and actually hit them with it. there's no spider here for some reason. Don't know why he's MIA. But I'll take it. Evil game. Yeah, I knew you were gonna preemptively do it. I forget how hard this hits. Hurry up. Okay, now the spider's there. Too bad I'm already past that. I thought one of them dropped a Silveria key. Not crazy, there it is right there. Weapon sucks. I've actually gotten used to playing 2 US without having to rely exclusively on the Excellector. So the hit range on it, I forget about that. We're gonna help the town out. We're gonna clear out some of these monsters for them. plus it gives me some much needed early EXP. Go. I wonder if I should use the truth glass and actually learn what these guys are called, because I don't actually know their name. Sealed. Let's get our first save put in. Meeting the Silveria's crest shield strength reward is going to be interesting. So the time has finally come to go to the castle. You must be very careful. Your father will be waiting, and boy, is he going to be mad. You aren't just late for dinner this time. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the defense wall of Silveria on the north side was built by the garrison about 6 years ago. We can be safe today thanks to their work. The other side of the wall is called the Old Battlefield. Not nearly as old as I am, though. That's where the garrison used to fight off the invading monsters. Hardly a garrison at all. I guess they weren't really trained. They were a bunch of ragtag soldiers on some idealistic crusade, trying desperately to save their lands and homes. I don't want to think about it anymore. I've been living here for 150 years now, or is it 90? Heck, I can't remember. Anyway, I've never had a bit of trouble in this house. I used to be a baker at the castle, you know, but I never did find that recipe I was looking for. It was recipe pies. It's the pie man. Wait, he has a herb back here, doesn't he? Yes, he does. It's where the old man keeps his emergency stash of herb. Lyle, my, you've grown since the last time your father stopped by. What's your hurry? Please don't leave so soon. I haven't had a guest here for months, and I'd love to hear how you've been. I'll only charge you 150 gold, okay? In this game, you had dreams that would kind of hint at places you would go or could go to kind of keep you in the mood for exploring the game. Ed has been taking good care of your mother's tomb. He's a good man, Lyle. He knows more about that old cemetery than anyone. I think he even knows of a passage to the back of the cemetery. Perhaps he'll open it for you. Christy Clements. If you see something you like, take it. The stuff is just going to waste with no customers to buy anything. Anyway, I'll probably be dead by the time anyone comes around here again. All these nice weapons, and they're not going to get used. Alright. Time to go kill a spider and fight some skeletons. Hello, how you doing? Hopefully your day at work is going well. Ideally, I want to try to get one more level. It'll make it a little bit easier because I think I'm still one-shottable. I forget how much EXP I need for the EXP threshold at this level. Alright, time to go see if we get one shot by the skeleton guarding the leather shield. Ah. I remember when I first played this as a kid, I'd always grind to level 10 before I even attempted any of the skeletons. Now I'm at the point where I'll try it at level 5. The only reason is because I can't make them flinch. Hello, sir. We need to talk. Yes, we need to talk. Here, Dick. Come on. I'm not fighting you in there. So I'm pretty sure he still one-shots me. You're just gonna sit on this corner, huh? And I can't flinch you. I got the hit in. Playing peekaboo with a skeleton right now. Come on. No, I don't have any. I don't have any ranged attacks. You don't start with any magic in 1 except for the light, and 2 except for the light spell, which doesn't attack. In Kingsfield 1 US, you got the Fireball spell pretty early if you knew where to find it, or Wind Cutter. So you could take one out with that, but fortunately, I have to make do without. And he is just not cooperating. Fuck it. Oh, I am dead. Okay. Kingsfield Leather Shield Trope. It is terrifying every time. There's my level up. Yeah, I'm a lot more comfortable with 86 HP. Time to go kill a couple of spiders. So I have access to an easy save point over here. So the reason I'm sidestepping like this is they rotate with you. so I can use it to get hits in on their sides. Because if you do it right, enemies will overcompensate. Alright, now to save. And then we can go fight a second skeleton. And a third. Because there's 3 at the very beginning of the game. Or was it 4? I forget how many skeletons there are to fight, but there's a few. That's right, you're hiding the money stone. Yep. Even if you're hiding anything on your body as well. Let's find out. No, of course. Okay, no herbs. The Queen of Verdite, Noelle Forrester. Is there an herbal liquid in here? Yep. There's 2 in here? Yes. We're not doing that yet. I'll come back a little more powerful. Broken. Alright, resave. Oh, yeah, because we're in this layout, I need to make my webcam slightly different. There we go. Hello, friend, you have returned. Oops. And now this is the chest we find out if we get one shot. She can't do anything about that. Okay, we out of here. We are heading to the next area. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I did. Cool. And then, yep. That is so cool. And how does that other trick work that people do? It's like... I'm just wondering how they did it. Yeah, I don't know how that trick works. There's a trick that basically forces you up the door and allows you like to get out of bounds and stuff. But I have no idea how it works. I think they use it to skip most of this upcoming area in the speedrun. There's nothing there. Is there a dead body somewhere over here? Or did I already grab it? Yeah, I've played this multiple times. That's why this time we're doing only the Excellector, which is your starter weapon. Aren't I supposed to have 3 of these by now? Maybe I'm only supposed to have 2. I forget.